So I want you to listen closely to this. We're going to walk through something that isn't just a story. It's described as a covenant, a kind of cosmic contract. And the wild part, it's a contract that involves you. Yeah, you. It all kicks off on a very specific night, the first night of 2026. Something in the universe just changes. And we're not talking about a comet or a planet doing something weird. This is something deeper, something no telescope could ever see, a quiet little shift in the fabric of everything. And in that exact moment, these three ancient, powerful forces, things that have been sleeping for eons, they wake up. They look out over the entire world, over billions of people, and their focus lands right on you. This isn't an accident. It's a choice. And believe me, it's a choice that's about to change everything. So, let's meet the first of these forces. The first one to show up has a very, very specific job. It's here to be your guardian. I mean, just try to picture this for a second. A being that's literally made of silver mist, this ethereal protector. It doesn't ask for permission, it just shows up. Its whole purpose is to be your anchor, to keep you steady when your entire world feels like it's falling apart, like it's turning into smoke. It becomes your rock. But here's the thing, and this is where it gets really interesting. There's always a trade-off, right? The gift is total, unwavering protection. Amazing. But the cost? Well, what happens when you start running towards something that's bad for you? You know, something that feels like desire, but is actually danger in disguise. That's when this loving embrace suddenly feels like a cage. It holds you back, not just from getting hurt, but from what you think you want. Okay, so you've got this guardian. Now for the second guide. This one's completely different. It doesn't build a wall around you. Nope. It talks to you from the inside. You know this voice? I bet you do. It's not a voice you hear with your ears. It's one you feel in your gut. It's that sudden wave of nausea right before you're about to make a huge mistake. Or that completely illogical urge to just take a different street home. It speaks to you through your own body, completely bypassing your logical brain. Now, this guide's gift is, well, it's conditional. You have to listen. If you trust it, your life starts to feel almost magical. Your dreams get intense, like they're trying to tell you something. Coincidences start piling up in ways that are just impossible. But if you ignore it, if you rationalize away that feeling in your gut, it just goes quiet. It leaves you. And you're on your own, completely blind to the dangers it was trying to show you. All right, on to the third and final guide. And let me tell you, if the first one was a shield and the second was a whisper, this one is a forest fire. This guide is described as being both incredibly cruel and incredibly merciful at the same time. It doesn't show up to protect you or gently nudge you. It comes down like a comet, and its only mission is to burn away everything about you that isn't real. Every lie you tell yourself, every social mask you put on for other people, poof, it's all gone. It doesn't care one bit about your comfort. It only cares about your truth. And just look at the price for that kind of authenticity. The gift is, wow. You get to live in your absolute undeniable truth. No more pretending. But the cost? It could be everything. Relationships that were built on a lie, they'll shatter. A career that isn't who you really are, it could totally crumble. The person you always thought you were might just burn away completely. So you go through this whole year of intense transformation. You've been protected, guided by intuition, and stripped down to your core. But that's not the end of the story. It's actually all building up to one single massive moment. Okay, picture this. The year is over. You're standing at a crossroads. But when you look up, the sky is all wrong. There are 3 moons hanging up there. 3. An impossible sight that tells you this moment, this place, it isn't part of the normal world. And right there, standing under this impossible sky, the 3 guides offer you a choice. A choice that is so simple to ask, but the answer? The answer will define the rest of your existence. What are you going to do? And here it is. The 2 paths are laid out plain as day. Path 1, you keep them. You choose a life of magic, of transformation, but you'll also see too much, feel things so deeply it might hurt. You will never, ever be ordinary again. Or there's path 2. You release them. You go back to a simple, comfortable life. This whole crazy year, the memories will just fade away. You'll go back to not knowing. And here is the final, chilling twist. These incredible cosmic beings that have turned your entire life upside down, they're not biting their nails, wondering what you'll do. They're not trying to convince you, because they already know. They know which path you're gonna take. So the choice is, in some sense, already made. Somewhere deep in the cosmos, or maybe deep in your own soul, the decision is settled. But the real question, the one that this whole thing leaves you with, is, do you know it yet? Which one of these two worlds do you really, truly belong to?